Okay, welcome back. This video is specifically for those who drive a first and second gen Dodge Ram 2500, basically from the years of 1989 through 2002. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I was reminded about my 1999 Dodge Ram and the issues I had and sources available to me at that time, which wasn't a lot. So this website was extremely helpful. This website, GENO'S Garage, Turbo Diesel Register, and Cummins Forum to an extent. Well, I don't even know if Cummins Forum, I don't remember if they were around back then. But anyways, this site alone was extremely helpful. And of course, Turbo Diesel Register. But this site is extremely helpful for me, and as it helped me diagnose problems and help me with fixes. So I'm going to leave a link to this um, website in the description. And I'm actually amazed that this site is still up, to be honest. So this is the main, site, which gives you a lot of, which already you can go through on the menu bar to your left, and there's a lot of stuff here. So let's go to specs. You can go through transmissions, 42, 46, 47 RH, 42, 46, 47 RE. I mean, let's just click on that. Look, it gives you the gear ratios, torque converter diameter, all that kind of stuff. More information here. Transfer case information. You drive a manual, there you go. So manual transmission information here. I mean, lots of very, very good helpful information. What kind of axles your truck has. I mean, you can see. I mean, just take a look at all this. I mean, you guys can filter through this on your own. VIN numbers. So let's go out here. Let's go to the diesel. If you want a gas engine, great. You can go through. Like I said, but I own a diesel. I own a 24 valve Cummins diesel. So if you click on the diesel engine, this brings you here. It breaks it down. Now, the way this site had it broke down was first, second, third gen. The third gen is actually what we know today as the second gen, which is the 98 and a half through 2002 trucks. But back then, the 12 valve went through two iterations. So that's why you got a first and second gen 12 valve and a third generation 24 valve. This is in reference to the engine itself, not the Dodge Ram truck, but the engine itself. So I owned a 1999 Cummins diesel, so I'm going to stick with the 1998 and a half through 2002. So we're going to start with maintenance, repairs, and modifications, and we're just going to click on this. It gives you all kinds of your routine maintenance, your service intervals for your oil filters and everything else, repairs and routine servicing. I'll click on a couple of these. Thermostat, how to repair it, how to replace it. Blow-by bottle relocation. Has all kinds of, you can just fuel lift pump replacement. I think this is talking about the old Carter pump. Yep, there it is. There's the Carter pump right there. Yep, and there's your VP44 injection pump. Lots of great information. Troubleshooting, modifications, Cummins quick check 2, add a centrifuge oil filter and all kinds of stuff using installation of Scotty air system. I don't even know if they make those anymore. Anyways, lots of good information. Using the PCM to control an exhaust brake. Oh, that doesn't exist anymore, and that's to be expected if some things don't exist anymore, because this is old. This particular site, if we go out all the way here, was last updated in 2001. That was a long time ago. Anyways, for more power, you can kind of see here now. A good way to make a good way to make power without blowing up your VP44, your transmission. Back in those days, whereas you can install a set of 275 horsepower RV injectors. What that means is that this engine, the 24 valve Cummins engine, back from 1998 through 2002, was offered not only in the Dodge Ram pickups, but were also offered in some RV applications. And those engines in the RVs made 275 horsepower. And those injectors can easily be swapped over to the pickup truck versions without any ECM modifications. They swapped right in, and you didn't have to do nothing. That was a quick, easy horsepower gain. So, anyways, you see here just some Q&A stuff. You know, TST. I talked about TST, right? How when I installed that product, I blew up a few things in my truck. But you know, it's because back then, we just didn't know that you had to do a whole lot of other stuff. We know now that you want to beef up your transmission, you got to beef up your lift pump, and blah 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 blah. If you're going to add power to these trucks back then. I mean, people knew back then, but it's just these trucks are new, right? So, like right now, the 2019 Ram 2500 with the 6.7 Cummins, it's hard to find aftermarket parts. I've been going on smbfilters.com waiting for them to drop a new intake system because I'm curious about installing one. Mainly because I like tinkering with my truck. But anyways, you see here he puts up some results of the TST box. What kind of horsepower and torque he managed. So with the box alone, his highest horsepower was 286 and 602 pound-feet of torque with the box. With the 275 horsepower injectors, he made over 350 horse and 800 pound-feet of torque. I mean, these trucks now from the factory, like my 19 has 370 horse and 850 pound-feet of torque. And if I would have got the 3500 Ison, I would have got 400 horse and 1,000 pound-feet of torque. So it's amazing what these trucks can put out from the factory. But anyways, so blue chip diesel, he gives you some numbers here. Stock application at the wheels. Then with the box, you can see what he made. So some more articles that you can find on TDR. I don't even know if some of these. I'm pretty sure some of these don't exist anymore. But you all can go and take a look. Let's go to more power again. Q&A. How to bake more power. Reported problems. This was great for me when I started having issues with my 99. This helped me coming here and reading. Okay, figuring out. Okay, rough idle missing. TSP. All right, go to Dodge. Get this figured out. Or what are my symptoms and what is the repair? So I came here looking for help, and this site is extremely helpful. Let's go to engine specs and part numbers. We'll click on the 98.5 through 2000. Here's your torque specs. Again, with the automatic, like my truck had, the 99, 215 horse and 420 pound-feet of torque. If you had the manual, 235 horse and 460 pound-feet of torque. This gives you general engine data, turbocharger information, EGT information, your parts, filters, part numbers, a lot of really amazing stuff. So if you have an older truck and you need part numbers and you can't find anything, like come to this site. Let's click on the 2001 through 02. Some more torque specs, some changes to the engine data. Some more information here. Turbo boost was increased a little bit from the previous generation or the previous model. Some more turbo information, and again, part numbers. This was really helpful for me, the ECM diagram. This helped me when I was doing the ATS rewire for my VP44. This helped me a lot. A lot. I think this one particularly helped me because you have to either tap into the APPS sensor to do the rewire, which is right here, APPS sensor wire. So there's certain ones. I believe it was the signal one that I had to tap into, and the supply one. I don't remember, but anyway, so that was really helpful. We already went through reported problems. Yeah, so this site is really helpful. It helped me a lot, and turbo information, what kind of turbo you had per year, right? So here's the model year, and you can see here which turbocharger you had for that particular year. I wish that this guy would have kept up the page to include all the way up to now. That would be amazing if this was kept up, but unfortunately things happen, or mean, I don't know. I don't know what happened to the original guy. I don't want to say, but you know, it's unfortunate. It's whatever. So I hope this is helpful for anybody who owns a first and second gen Dodge Ram 2500 or 3500 with the Cummins diesel. And I can say Dodge Ram because back then it was Dodge Ram and they were owned by Daimler Chrysler. So, anyways, hope this is helpful.